Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your weekly guidance with me, Sonia Davis, spiritual growth strategist. And it is Monday, the 28th of April. And this takes you through to, I have to check my calendar, Sunday, the 4th of May. I've got a calendar just there. Make sure I'm getting the dates right. So this takes you through to Sunday, the 4th of May. And we've just got a really lovely week this week. We have been in the depths of change, of self-discovery, of massive, massive growth. And this has all been happening over the last several months. To be honest, for me, since Pluto moved into Aquarius, which was last November. And the growth has been huge. It's been difficult. It's felt dark. It's felt heavy. It's felt chaotic. So many energies. Those eclipse portals we had in March, the full moon in Libra just a couple of weeks ago. We had the new moon in Taurus yesterday, Sunday the 27th. And it feels like it's brought a bit of relief, a bit of calm. Now, I don't know about you, but I've certainly been feeling like this new moon has brought an energy of, I get it now. This is what it was all leading up to. And you might be finding that this coming week as we really sink into these new moon energies and move forward. We're in Taurus season right now. Taurus is it's very grounded, it's very stable, and it's very practical. And we're now at the point of we've been through all this growth and this transition, and all these downloads and light codes and all the things that have been going on, particularly through March. And now we're going, now I'm making sense of it, and now I'm going to move forward with it. This week in particular, this is a week of moving forward, of taking action. We're not diving headfirst in. There's no rushing, there's no hustling and pushing here, but there is a solid sense of, right, I'm taking the next step, and then the next one, and then the next one. We're not trying to do 20 steps at a time, but we're just taking one at a time, carefully, steadily, but there's a real forward motion. That's what the energy of this week is all about. On Thursday, we've got Beltane, which is just gorgeous. I love Beltane. It's the 1st of May, and it is a cross-quarter festival, which means it's at the midpoint between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. And this is the point. This is the peak of spring. If you look out the window, everything's green everywhere. The early spring flowers have died back. The next load coming through haven't quite opened up yet. They're starting, but they're not quite there. It's a very, very green, lush time right now. And Beltane is all about bringing the fire in, bringing in the warmth of summer, bringing in that energy, and again, that momentum. There's a real feeling of momentum coming this week, but there's a clarity. It's like we've done all the learning and we've had time to process it, and now we know what we're doing. Let's go and do it. That's what this week is all about. So I bought you some cards for this week to help you get through, and I am using my favorite deck, the Akashic Oracle deck from the gorgeous Marina Beech. This is the one that I use if you book a personal reading with me, and if you want to do one of those, they're really powerful. I do love doing those. You get your own individual reading based on your Akashic records, and we go really deep. You can get clarity, you can understand your next steps, and you can get healing if it's needed, or we can install success anchors. And it's just a gorgeous session. So I'll pop the link for that in the details below this video if you want to have a look at booking one of those in. But your cards for this week, yes, we're starting with this one, family ties. And what I'm getting here is a sense, there's two things with this one. There's a real sense of, it's very grounded. There's a stability here with these hands, holding the key with the tree growing. There's fertility in this. It's very grounded. It's very, the roots are strong. And the imagery in here is going, yeah, it's all of these hands are holding that key there in the middle. And it feels stable and secure, and that's absolutely Taurus energy. And you've got the tree growing, so you've got that growth, you've got that green, burst of color and fertility and growth and new beginnings and all of these things. There's a stability in this card. The other message that I'm getting with this one is around community. Now it says family, and that family can mean your actual blood family, but it doesn't have to. It can mean family of your tribe, your soul family, the people who are surround you, maybe work colleagues, maybe in a mentorship you're in, or a mastermind that you're part of, or some sort of community is important here, because that's how we grow best, in community with other people. Working as particularly if you're a business owner, it's a lonely place. No matter how much you love your work, no matter how much you adore your clients, it's lonely being responsible for running a business. It's a difficult place to be. This week is all about lean into that connection that you've got. Use those connections. They're there to help you and to help your stability as you move forward with your next steps. Gorgeous card, love it. The next one, we've got unconscious projections. This is a great card because, again, I'm feeling like we've been through so much. We've changed so much. We've grown so much over the last, gosh, certainly the last 6 weeks or so. The growth has been mind-blowing for everyone I've spoken to. And even if you're still not quite sure what your path ahead is, it's saying, don't get stuck in the weeds. Don't get stuck in the unconscious projections of other people. Don't get stuck in the narratives that you've been surrounded by for a long time if they're not your truth. This card is asking you to notice what your truth is and spot the ways that you get caught up in, oh, we all do it, things like, I don't want to do that because they might think that about me. Do you know what? I bet they don't think that. But we tell ourselves, don't we? They're going to think that of me. They believe this. They might not believe this because you don't actually ask them, do you? I certainly don't. It's normal human behavior not to. But we decide what we think other people's expectations are. This week is saying, you've gone through this massive growth. Don't get stuck in the weeds of other people's unconscious projections and taking on board what other people are feeding you. There's also a sense of so much negative energy going on in the collective right now. It's very deliberate and targeted, trying to create fear, trying to keep us divided, trying to keep us small. Because when we're divided, we're easier to control, right? Let's bear that in mind. But this is saying you can decide for yourself what you believe. You don't have to take on board the energy of other people. So be careful this week around what energies you're taking on board from other people, whether that's from the collective. If you watch the news, I do not watch the news. I haven't for a long time. But if you watch the news, maybe filter down how much you look at. Social media is full of it. Curate your feed. Be selective on what you take on board, what you actually read, what you look at. Bring your energy back to you, because you are the only place that matters. And what you have in here is what's going to drive you forward with growth and into your beautiful new way of being, because we're all growing and evolving, and it's fabulous. It's absolutely wonderful. But this week, pay attention to where you might be taking on other people's opinions and try making them your own, but they're not yours. Come back to the truth of you. And then lastly, this is one of the more challenging cards of the deck, I find, but I've learned to love this card, and it is lack and scarcity. Where are you sitting in the fear and the darkness? We've just talked about that with this one. This card is a card of surrender. This is saying you don't need to listen to that. You can just rest. You can relax. You can sleep. She's just gone, I'm not listening to that anymore. I'm resting. I'm relaxing. I have surrendered. I am here. But she's facing forward, and look what's happening. There's growth. The light is there in front of her, and she's getting sparkles up her arms, and she's got the key by her heart because she's listening to her heart, not all the noise that's up there. And that growth is coming because she's surrendering. That growth is coming because she's surrendering. She's surrendering away from the noise and moving into, I'm going to let go of those feelings of lack, of scarcity, of fear, all those negative energies. And I'm going to go, I'm going to surrender and I'm going to trust. There's an essence of trust in this card this week. We have the fire of Beltane coming in on Thursday, on the 1st of May. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. How can you surrender, move beyond the darkness behind you? She's facing into the light there. She's not looking back here at the darkness. She's not looking here. She's facing forward. How can you move beyond the noise and the darkness and the fear and the lack and that sense of scarcity and trust that new growth is coming? The fire of Beltane is there. This is taking you forward. This is the place where we really make things happen. And we do that by surrendering and letting go of those negative things that haven't been serving us. So, beautiful set of cards this week. Try and get these the right way around. No, I've got those the wrong way. I never coordinate my fingers properly. Bear with me. Sorry about this. You'd have thought by now I'd know how to do this. But anyway, I always get them the wrong way around. Here we go. Here are your 3 cards for this week. So, family ties, unconscious projections, lack and scarcity. With these energies this week, lean into the support you've got available to you. And take small but stable steps forward. Tune out of the noise and the things that you believe other people think are right for you, and start tuning into what is right for you. Listen to your own mind, your own heart in particular. And then trust, surrender, let go of the fear and the lack and the scarcity and all of those negative mindsets that hold you back, and lean into the fire of Beltane and the growth that comes with that. I am so delighted with these cards because this week is just, it feels like here we go. All the work we've done, it's like we're ready. We can go for it now. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I am sending you so much love and blessings as we start this really exciting phase of our journey this week. I want to let you know I am also running a free masterclass on Wednesday of this week. That's the 30th of April, 11 a.m. UK time. There is a replay available if you can't join live. And it's all about the Sacred Success Code, which is the core of everything I do and everything I believe in. It's the method that I follow myself, and I'm going to be talking you through it. And it is the pathway to joy and freedom and that absolute soul-led harmony. If you want to come along, it's completely free. I'll pop the link for that in the text below this video. If you've enjoyed this, please do hit the like button on here and make sure you're subscribed, because it really makes a difference in getting this message out to more people. It sort of feeds the tech gods behind the scenes, and they say, oh right, someone likes it, so we'll show it to more people. So please do hit that like button below this if this has been helpful, and don't forget you can share it with other people as well. I am wishing you the most beautiful week. I'm sending you Beltane blessings for Thursday, and I will be back next week with another weekly guidance. I'll also be back on Wednesday with my Wednesday wanderings. If you've got any topics that you want me to ask, talk about, or any questions you have, please do just ask. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you again soon. Take care.